Good morning, my name is GUODONG ZHANG. As a HRD professional tasked with everything red telecoms and creating learning and development approach, today I will be presenting to you my summary findings and proposed solution on the HRD issue at right. As an executive manager, you must already be aware that RED's global restructuring changes have led to dramatic change. The introduction of the new police, the moving of technical and customer service department oversight, and the redesign of the work rulers is putting a lot of stress on RED's customers and resolution departments. For my analysis of the issues, I can confidently conclude that unprepared nature of employees and lack of support reflect upon initial safety climate. The direct consequence of this, the erosion of the employee health, as you may have already observed, employees at the customer resolution department is experiencing high stress levels. Employee experience feeling of the resentment, high absenteeism, and a high staff turnover. Therefore, here the key object of my learning and development proposal to you is to rectify this situation. And the oops. And the first critical point I must stress is that the role of the team leaders in the customer resolution department is the most central component of the work besides that relate to customer-facing departments. The customer resolution department is the final import of the content, where REST customer can have their issue resolved. Therefore, issues arising from the other technical or customer service departments are related to this division. The team leader must have the related skills and competence to lead and support team member to ensure high service quality. The competition of the team leader work group session vast difference and in efficiency levels relating to human capital, and this means that some employees hold capabilities in receptive familiarity and with handling customer complaints, and some hold the capability of providing a fresh perspective and innovation approach to problem solving. And for some research into various lectures on employees' health issues and at call center, it was found that over intensive performance monitoring, lack of emotion support, the use of display to monitoring of call rates and the grips, and absence of supervisor coaching and constructive performance feedback all contribute to a erosion of employee health. My suggestion that the team leader will have competence gaps in all these areas. Significant team leaders are possibly unaware and hold their autocritical and micromanaging approach aiding to employee stress. Uh, Combining with their lack of knowledge with the complex handling as well as their reluctance to take on escalate case. Employees at RED do not have sufficient support. Additional, team leaders is lack of knowledge and in health and safety issues, and the handling of bullying and sexual harassment case and could possibly lead towards legal consequence for RED. And in my proposal, I have broken down problem into two broad categories of needed skills to team leader must to develop. The first is address the company's gaps related to poor leadership performance amongst team leaders. There are four skills that require development under this critical, including the first one is empowering employees, and the second one is knowing what to delegate power to give employee autonomy, trust, and flexibility in deal with out of the script case. Third one is unpaid and promoting well-being employees, and the fourth one is thinking outside the box and problem solving. And the second is to address competence gaps relating to the lack of knowledge in employees' health and safety, as well as how to handle workplace bullying and harassment, including the fourth one is knowledge uh, of cause injury relating health and safety issue, and when to recommend employees to seek professional support. And the second is the competence is mediating to resolving workplace conflict and when and how to discipline behavior problems. And to address these above issues, I propose two intervention for team leaders. The fourth is a team leader development intervention, and the second is a health and a safety training intervention. The benefit is my proposal approach, and it's fairly short and low cost, but very effective as appeals adult learning through and alone run to maintain uh, self-sustained learning and development systems. The leadership development intervention use a combination of the through sessions, a group problem solving activity, and on-the-job mentoring to deliver the four leadership skill needs. Through sessions and group problem solving activity conduct twice a week, and one half hour each account of structure training and social learning needs of the adult learners. In the problem-solving sessions, team leaders are encouraged to use actual problems. They have the experience as a case studies and the pro-ready experience in critical discussion with the team members, and to refocus the relapsing of the learning contents by merging old inputs with the new employees. The experiential knowledge of the longer tenure team leaders and the creative capital of the short tenure members are also exchanged. And the duration of this integration is 2 months, uh, but active as a appeal structure, social, and experiential learning. The housing and the housing and the safety training innovation develops training contents on health and safety and healthy workplace, banning and harassment through a one-day on-site training course. The training would both involve lecture and role play sessions. Afterwards, the learning machine should be made available on the online, and particularly required to complete a quiz on learning content with 4 marks in 2 parts. This design gives team leader ease of access to machine if they need to refresh this memory, and allows additional learning models to be added in the future. After quiz successful complete, team leader give access to an online form where they can practice problem solving by discussing ready issue at work. This increased knowledge sharing and transfer of knowledge join through social learning, and allows team leader to critical reflect on develop deeper insight and inspirational learning incident in the workplace. And for evaluate my learning and development system, observing team leader in their work is best to use assess whether knowledge transfer has occurred in be refocused in the workplace. Organization level indicators should be also used, including monitoring for change in staff turnover and absenteeism, number of workplace incidents, and customer satisfaction levels with complete handling service. And in my conclusion, RED must overcome the inadequacies of the exciting the learning and development, address to competence and skill gaps that its team leader work group is uh, demonstrating to provide employee health from the further sessions. Under the above procedures, all training can be completed with 2 months, and the proposed action plan and timeline is see here. And thanks everybody to listen my participation. That's all.